Okay, earlier we did another video with Test A for 2022. In this video, I'm going to do some of the advanced problems from the back page where some of our subscribers have asked, could you help me with these selected problems? So I guess we could call this advanced. So this would be the advanced number sense test of selected problems that were asked. And if you have any questions on any other problems or any other tests, just let me know. So this was from Test A 2022. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dig into the test. So the first question was on number 32, where you have a set A, which spells Austin, and a set B, which spells Boise, and C spells Carson. And how many unique elements are in the intersection of A and B, and then take the union with C. So for the intersection of A and B, we need to find out what's in common. And I see there's an I in common, and there's also an S in common. And so you just scan for common letters to find the intersection. And those are the only two elements that are in common in both sets of A and B. So for A intersection with B, this answer here would be 2. Okay, and then we want the union of those two, which is S and I, with C-A-R-S-O-N. Okay, but we already have an S, so that means we cannot count this S. So we have C-A-R-O-N-S-I. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer here will be 7 unique elements. So if there was no S here, then you cannot replete. So if you have an S here and you have an S there, then you can't count that twice. That's why I took the S out. So I have C-A-R-O-N and then S-I. That gives me 7. And that was for number 32. Okay, so in the next one, I'm going to go over number 35. And it says given 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, PQR 45. So 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, those are triangular numbers. And you can also figure out that you're adding 2 here, 3, 4, 5. So then you add 6, that would be 21. And then you add 7, that would be 28. And then you add 8, that would be 36. And of course, if you add 9, that gives you the 45. So what we want to do is just find R. And that was 36. Okay. The next question that was asked was this one, number 38, which sometimes gives students a little bit of a problem. We want to know how long is it between the end of January 6, 2022 to the end of February 5th. Well, the end of February 5th, we've got 5 days there. And then from January 6th, after January 6th, you're going to go from 7th through 31st. And that's 25 days. So 25 days in January plus 5 in February. That gives you exactly 30 days. Okay. Number 39. What is 1/14 as a percent as a mixed number? Well, if you know 1/7 is 14 and 2/7%, and maybe you should memorize that. 1/14 would be half of that. Half of 14 is 7. And half of 2/7 would be 1/7. So it'd be 7 1/7. Otherwise, you wind up dividing 100 divided by 14, and it goes 7 times. And then you have a remainder of 100 minus 98 is 2. 2/14, which is 1/7. So the answer here would be 7 and 1/7 for number 39. The next question asked was number 62, where you have 222 times 2 over 27. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the 222 as factors of 2 times 111, and 111 is 3 times 37. And then you have a factor of 2 for the numerator and the fraction. And 27 is your denominator, which would be 3 times 9. And you see that these 3's will cancel out. Okay, so 37 divided by 9 is 4 1/9. So this part right here is 4 1/9. So mentally, I'm going to have 4 1/9. Anytime you have 37 over 9, that's 4 1/9 times 4. So I'm going to multiply this times 4. So 4 times 4 equals 16. And 4 times 1/9, that would be 4/9. And that was the answer, 16 and 4/9. And that was for number 62. This is similar to another one that we did in the other video for test B, the advanced problems from the back. There's one similar to that, so I believe you're going to wind up using this combination of numbers where you have a factor of 37 divided by 9, 4 and 1/9 multiplied by some factor. And all you do is multiply 4 by 4 and then 1/9 by 4, and that gives you the answer as a mixed number. The next problem is number 66, where you're multiplying matrices and they want to find A. And so A is in the first row, first column. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first row times the first column. And that's the rule for multiplying matrices. If you wanted to find D, that would be second row, second column. Then you would multiply the second row times the second column. And so when we do that, let me just change the markers here. When we do that, the first row is going to be 1, 1, and first column is 2, 5. So multiply 1 times 2, that's going to be a 2. And then 1 times 5, that's going to be a 5. And then you add those two. So 2 plus 5 is 7. So A is 7. Now, just for practice, I want you to find D. And I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to find D. Okay, 10 seconds are up. You should have an answer by now. D is in the second row, second column. So I have to take the second row here times the second column. So I'm going to have 2 times 3, that's going to be a 6. And then I'm going to have 3 times 7, which is 21, and I add those two. So that would be 27. So if they were asking for D, you know how to find D, and so on. And so that is number 66. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'll be adding more videos like this. If you like Number Sense, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And that's going to be it for now. We'll see you in the next video.